What's up? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. It's Prismatic Evolution release day. That's right, we just got back from GameStop with our pre-order. I hope you got yours too. If you didn't get a pre-order, I hope you watched our last video where I told you where to get Prismatic Evolution on release day at MSRP. And I was right, guys. Our local GameStop had extras. They had 19 extra boxes. Now, there was a few things that had to be in play here. It had to be a GameStop that sold pre-orders for Prismatic, and it had to be an enhanced or an expansion TCG location, which ours is. They always get extras, it always happens, and I told you it was gonna happen. I am so excited to see what we rip, even though hit rates aren't the great. We're going to test out and see what we can pull today. With that being said, of course, we're ripping Prismatic Evolutions. We're going to show you some new images from Journey Together. I'm going to go over some dumb things I heard YouTubers say this week. We got the Megas returning. That's right. There are two trademarks in Japan, and it leads me to believe the Megas are returning. And we're going to talk about Pokemon's plan, how they created this chaos in this mess to begin with. I made a video 2 months ago talking about how they artificially created this short supply by withholding product. Something I haven't heard until recently, so we had our thumb on the pulse there. All right, guys, let's get a rippin'. Now, today I'm down a Holly, so it's just me here steering the ship. I'm sure my feet are going to get wet soon. All right, let's start with 2 packs of Surging Sparks. I was out yesterday traveling around just to see if Prismatic was released anywhere early. It was not. I was able to find some packs of Surging Sparks. Pikachu wouldn't be bad, but honestly, I'll take anything. Oh, look at that, a Feebas. Not bad. All right. We pulled that. I think Holly... Oh, is there something behind it? No. I think Holly pulled that from our Japanese Surging Sparks booster box break a week ago. We all love the fish here in this household. The fish and the dragons. Anything that's flying in the sky or swimming in the sea. Can't get enough. Oh, hey, all right, not bad at all. That's not bad. Back-to-back pulls. Can't be mad with that. The hit rates on Surging Sparks, El Stinkos. But we got the luck on our side today. All right. Let's get into the Prismatic Evolution. I'm going to start with the Tech Sticker Pack, the Sylveon. Unfortunately, my GameStop didn't get much in diversification of this product. They got all Sylveon and I think 1 Eevee. So we'll see what we get here. This is the first Tech Sticker Pack I've ever opened. And sometimes these triple pack blisters can be a pain in the butt. Alright. Now I always try to pick my triple pack blisters with a promo with good centering, maybe a swirl, but most importantly good centering, because I'm chasing that Gem Mint 10. We all know how hard it is to get Gem Mint 10 in the promos. Let's see here, slide that guy out. We'll take a closer look once we sleeve it up and see what we got there. So, it's a pretty card for sure. We've seen it in the Terrestrial Festival openings we did. The centering looks pretty close. I think that'll pass as a Gem Mint 10, but we'll have to take a look a little bit closer later on. Yeah, there's some white on the back. Never mind. All right, the first 3 packs. Here's what the pack art looks like if we haven't seen it. Sylveon, Eevee, Umbreon, Espeon, Leafeon, Glaceon. Let's get a rippin'. Let me know in the comments what you're chasing. I'm sure it's going to be filled with Umbreons, but I heard a lot of people love that Sylveon, so we'll see. Terapagos. Good game for the meta, not for me. Alright guys, so when I get done ripping this, I'm going to show you the new images from Journey Together. Hopefully you were lucky enough to get some from the Pokemon Center. I was not. I had my friend blowing up my phone and I thought it was my alarm, so I kept hitting what I thought was snooze, but it was really dismiss. He was warning me to get on the website, and I didn't take the warning. I don't think he got any either. But that'll be restocked soon enough. And keep an eye out later on today. Maybe the Pokemon Center will re-release Prismatic Evolution ETBs. I was lucky enough to get a couple. Actually, I'm waiting right now for mine to arrive. The mailman says it's on the way, and I believe him. Let's see. All right, images. See, without Holly here, I'm pretty lost. So, the new images released from Journey Together. Now, we've all seen the Whalmer, not the Furrets. You can tell me in the description what his name is. Wooloo, maybe? And the Articuno, that's a pretty cool card. Pretty cool. Yep, those are the new images just released for Journey Together. Let's keep ripping. We're on to the tech sticker collection with Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. Not the tech sticker, the poster collection. And let me know in the comments if you took my advice and you were able to go to GameStop and actually get some product. I got there right around 9:15 and there was already a pretty long line. I didn't get any extras because I already had my pre-orders and there was a lot of people there, so you got to share the love, guys. Even in this crazy time right now where people are tripping their grandmas to get Prismatic, I'm not participating in those reindeer games. I don't need to. I have really good luck picking up sets I never really have ever missed out. And it's not worth my time to waste or the effort. And you got to think of your time, guys. Your most precious asset. You can't make more of it. Alright, first pack out of the poster collection, nothing. That Vaporeon, is, I can see it from here, is really left side heavy, but the Flareon and Jolteon look good. They might grade out pretty well. And I noticed all my Vaporeons from my poster collections did not come out great. And next we're going to talk about maybe what you should be buying. Alright, I mean it's a hit, right? Can't be too upset. Oh, hey, look at that. Is that a... No, that's just a reverse hollow, but a Giacomo, some people's favorite trainer. Not mine. Don't really care about the trainers. Don't play the game. Just here for the art. I'm here for the art. Yeah. I guess we're going to talk about the dumb things I've heard this week. Because Prismatic's been, you know, unattainium right now. You just can't get it. So I've heard some people offer up alternatives that just are pretty stupid. And I hate to call people out by their names. Because, I mean, I watch these people. I watch these YouTubers. I respect them, love what they do. They do a lot for the community. But sometimes they're just wrong or misguided or confused. I heard Danny Phantom the other day say, hey, if you can't get Prismatic, go buy Pokemon Pocket. And my head exploded. No. People do not buy Pokemon Pocket. Don't do it. It's a complete, utter waste of money. I mean, you're buying pictures of cards. You're literally buying pictures of cards. I can't wrap my head around it. And people, well, I can because he works for Pokemon. He gets sent product from Pokemon, so he's gonna pump the product. He gets paid quite a bit, I assume. He's not gonna talk badly about Pokemon. He's not gonna criticize Pokemon. He might a little bit, but he's not gonna push the envelope. Now, that's why here, guys, I'm not for sale. I am going to tell you what it's like, how it is, how I feel every single time. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, and that's not going to stay up, so we're not even going to keep trying. That's why here, tune in, guys. I'm going to give it to you straight. I'm not going to create a video every day saying the same thing over and over again. I do one a week, just about. And I try to fill it with good information, new product, news, everything else. So this looks just like your regular old, just like the 151, your standard, like your Ultra Pros that you can get at Walmart. Nothing great, but it's actually not on the cheap end. It's respectable, guys. It's respectable for a product out of, a binder out of a product here. Let's see if I can make this stay. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Yes, and again, guys, I'm not criticizing him all that much. Just, you got to be, what I'm trying to say is you got to be careful who you listen to. You kind of have to read between the lines. Another thing I heard was it from PokeRev saying, we got to ask Pokemon to print more. Head explode. They've already printed it. It's already printed. It's put to the side. They're off onto the next set. They don't go back and set the presses back up and do quality control checks all over and the color testing. It's already printed. It's just cheaper if they never ever use it. It's cheaper to destroy it than to reset everything back up and reprint it. So that's why we see things like the Sea and Sky box, or maybe the Heavy Hitters box, or even like the Blooming Waters box, because it's just extra product that they have and they just dump it because they print it into oblivion. Now, with that being said, I told you guys 2 months ago how Pokemon was withholding product. And I didn't hear any other PokeTuber talk about it. Maybe they did. I don't watch every PokeTuber in every video. But I didn't hear that sentiment being echoed. And I knew what they were doing. Their writing was on the wall. They were talking about withholding product for a very long time. I heard from far back as Paldea Evolved talking about, short printing, and because it's early on in the set, people don't buy the early sets, the base set, whatever. But we really didn't see it until Temporal Forces? No, Temporal Forces, and then Twilight Masquerade, and then really with Surging Sparks. So I knew what they were doing. They raised the MSRP rate. And if you would have told me last year that I was paying MSRP and happy about it, there's a Pokeball, Duskull, our first hit. Oh no, Leafeon. If you would have told me a year ago I would be paying MSRP and happy about it, I would have laughed at you. I would have left you out of my house. Get out of here. I'm not paying MSRP. No way. And be happy about it? Nope. But now that's where we're at, guys. We're happy to pay MSRP for these products because they're just not available. And that was Pokemon's way to create the hype with the YouTubers, withhold product, and make it so that people would pay these inflated prices. And then once things settle back down to MSRP, we feel like we're getting a deal. And maybe we are. We've had it really good for a really long time. Those $89, $99 booster boxes are just hey, another Dunsparce Pokeball. Ooh, that was close. Oh, man. Well, if I lose my train of thought sometimes, I get excited. My brain goes numb. Talking about be careful who you listen to. Oh, yeah, artificially creating this hype, this demand. Created the YouTubers, the YouTubers on Pokemon's Plural hyped it. They held back, and this is where we're at. Pokemon's plan all along, guys. People were blaming the rippers and shippers and the streamers. Yeah, that might have made it a little bit worse, and maybe all the new people with distribution. But, I mean, the numbers... Pokemon could flood the market with product. They could. Just like De Beers and Diamonds. The only reason Diamonds are worth anything is because De Beers owns a monopoly on them, and they hoard them. They don't release them all at once. They slowly release them every year or every few years, release some Diamonds on the market. Because if they just released everything they had, Diamonds would be worthless. If Pokemon just released all their product at once, it would be worthless. Nobody would be paying MSRP, and Pokemon CEOs would have to sell their 14th home and their 16th car and maybe take a few less trips a year, and they're not going to do that. They want the money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs. Where's the promo? So the promo is now coming in these binder dividers, which has got a little cool shimmer to it. You can pick that up. Pretty cool. Pretty promo. Pretty promo. Centering a little heavy on the rights, but we'll see. Maybe a PSA 10, not a CGC 10. CGC are just sticulars. Even still, with their loose grading standards. Looser than PSA, that's for sure. Oh, I know there was something else dumb I heard last week, too. Oh, yeah, I think it was Brian from Poke, and he's talking about how it's bad for the players that they can't get the product. But the players aren't using these cards. They're not using the big cards. They're using the bulk. The stuff that we kind of throw against the wall or at a dartboard or rip up for fun. So the players are still going to get their cards. So I don't know what he meant by that. I don't know. Maybe I heard him wrong, but you just got to be careful who you listen to, who you take your advice from, even myself. I misspeak all the time. So you got to question everything you hear and just please don't buy Pokemon Pocket. Friends, don't let friends pocket. So far, not too many. Really nothing of hits. Really nothing. And so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more packs left. As soon as I'm done here, I gotta pack my bags and go to New York. Not a trip I want to make. I had a friend, unfortunately, pass, and I have to go for the celebration of life. Treasure tracker. Oh, hey, there's a Pokeball. Lopunny. That confident stance. Come on, bring it. Bring it, Lopunny says. I'm ready for you. These shiny energies just aren't as shiny as sets in the past. Alright, I feel it. Our last episode, we ripped a God Pack in our last or second to last pack, so it can happen. And it was funny, too, because that, Houndoom. Look at that Houndoom. That decoy card really got me, and then I had a Pokeball. I'm like, wait a minute, we already had our Pokeballs out of this box. We're not getting more, and then I saw Pokeball after Pokeball. It was really cool. Go back and watch that video if you haven't. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, guys. I try to, every week, bring you the latest news, tell you where to go, what to get, and I got 3 products at the end of this episode, and I like to call steals and deals of the week, but there's 3 products I think you should be picking up if you can't get Prismatic. Save your Pokemon Pocket money and buy these products. So we're going to go over those 3 items before I sign off here. 3 packs left to go. Where is that Umbreon? Oh, where art thou, Umbreon? Looks like we caught Miltank's attention there. Oh, another Pokeball from Carmine. Ugh. Not doing too hot. Not doing too hot. Alright, we wasted a lot of money so far, but that's just what we do here. It's all for science. It's all for fun. This is the hobby. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a bunch, guys. I really do. We're growing the community slowly but surely, and we're almost monetized. And we'll see what that brings us, what kind of revenue we can bring. And it's all going back, guys. I'm not doing this to make money. I'm not doing this to pay my light bill, to pay my car note. I'm doing this because it's fun. I want to build a strong community. I want to give it all back. I want to give it back. Because without you guys, I don't have a channel. Or I do and nobody watches, but I go to my job to make money. That's where I make my money. That's it, right? So anything I get, I give it right back. It'd be nice to cover the cost of these episodes, though. That's for sure. Black belts training. This is the last pack magic of the day. We're going to see what is in the back, and I don't think there is anything. Wah, wah, wah. Crying. Biggest hit? Oh, boy, I don't know. Maybe the Carmine Pokeball, or maybe the Lopunny Pokeball. We didn't get much. That's okay, guys. That is okay. All right, now I promised you, if you can't get Prismatic and you want to know what to buy, everybody's asking me, Chris, what do I got? What do I buy? Hound, what do I buy? If they know me by my real name. What do I get? Well, here you go. Go to the Pokemon Center right now. I'm buying them too. Astro Radiance, triple pack blisters, $12.99. Steal, guys. Pick it up. I think the Sylveon's worth a little bit more. The reason I like it is you can pick these up cheaper than you can buy a booster box. You can buy 12 of them for maybe around the same price as a booster box. I'm thinking cheaper right now. If the promo grades out at Gem at 10, now you're making money. All right? You get a hankering to rip some packs, just grab one or two. Rip some packs. You don't have to open the whole booster box. That's why I love triple pack blisters. For the diversity, for the options. Item number 2, Clay Burst, guys. Clay Burst is still available. Smoke and Mirrors, Safari Zone, Poke NE. Go check it out. It's around 50, 60 bucks. This is where it's at. The Iono in there is a couple $100. And I attribute to this to like Lost Origin. It's got that one big hit. Everybody's ripping it in Japan. Everybody's chasing it soon. There's not going to be much on the market. And the reprint wasn't as much as all the others. There was a lot less on that reprint. So there's less of that out there. And my favorite product right now to be picking up is the Generations EX Collector Deck Box Collection, whatever. It's a long title. Pick it up, guys. You can go, if you got a proxy address, it's going to cost you $25 straight from the Pokemon Center. If you don't have a proxy address, the only other place I saw this was at Poke NE for $48. Even at $48, $10 shipping, even at $58, it's still a deal, and I'll show you why. The promos. Check these out. Look at this Wooper. Look at that artwork. Let's get a good shot of them. Gotta work out the lighting here, guys. I've been saying that for the longest time. But look at that artwork. Pretty cool. And then you get the Meowth. Awesome cards. Just like they did with the deck collection that had the... oh, boy. Not the Charmander. Charizard. Venusaur. Or no, it was the Squirtle... Venusaur, Bulbasaur, I don't know, Charmander. Sorry, I really screwed that up. About last year, those cards are starting to rise. I can't talk, guys. I am a double shot and a nice energy drink into this morning. No sleep. I was up all morning getting this stuff together. I need to probably take a nap. I will on the plane. Promise you that, guys. Guys, I really appreciate you tuning in, watching the channel, participating in the comments. We will see you next week. I don't know what we're ripping, but we're gonna rip it. And remember, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. See you!